Hello, hi everyone. I am Steven again. Today I have a question to everyone that are living out of Africa. But before proceed this topic, I would like to ask you to subscribe to my channel, like, comment and share. Due to your subscribing, you will help me my channel to growing faster. Thank you for your subscribing. Okay, now let us go to our topic. Our topic is why Africans move their country to Europe. Why they leave their country to Europe or USA. There are some reasons, 2 to 3 reasons, but these reasons is different from one person to another. But here, I will tell you some of the reasons that everyone prefer to move their country to Europe. Remind you, even these Americans, they move their country to Africans, but they are moving to Africa due to some reasons. Also, I will tell you what these reasons to Americans moving to Africa. Reason number one, the economy purpose. Most of the Africans move their country due to poor economy to their country. So they decide to move to America or any other country to fighting for economy, to work for an economy, to help his or her family. As you know, most of the Africans country, their economy or our economy, it is not the same as a developed country like USA or England. Some of the Africans, they decide to take the other citizenship due to this economy. Most of the Africans, we are coming from the poor families, the poor economy, because of the lack of the system. It is not to prepare us to be employed. Most of them, they've been prepared to be employed by the government. So, some of them, they go to school, but they don't have money. Some of them, they have finished the university, but they don't have work. Some, they decide to shift their country to Europe to find something to eat, and that is economy. Even these Americans, they shift their country from Europe to Africa because they are coming Africa for an investment. They have money, but they want to use their money for an investment. The best place to invest is in Africa. So most of the Americans, they come here in Africa for an investment. That is reason number one. The reason number two why Africans move their country to Europe is for learning purpose. Most of them, they decide to go there to the Europe country for learning purpose. As you know, if you get education or being educated from the developed country, you'll be more educated, and some of them, they decide to reallocate their citizenship. So these Africans, they are going there for studying, but they're trying to educate their citizen, and most of them, they are trying to stay there and work there. So even these Americans, they decide to come in Africa for learning purpose. I met a friend from America, and I tried to ask him, why have you decided to come here in Africa instead? He said, Africa, we have everything. And I came here to study more about tourism. And Africans, we have a lot of animals. So I decided to come here because of these animals. So even these Americans, they shift their country and they decide to come in Africa for learning purpose. Number 3. Some of the Africans, they are shifting their country because of poor infrastructure. Most of them, they are coming from the villages. Even them, they are trying to take a time to shift to their Europe because they need money. Money for what? Money for building the good infrastructure to their village. So some people, they are trying to shift from Africa to Europe, and then it will be back to build a good infrastructure to his or her village. For example, I will tell you a footballer, and that is Sadio Mane. He's the best man that I prefer, and I wish every Africans to look like him or to do like him. He tried to go there in Europe, Liverpool, and now he's playing Bayern Munich. But it takes time to help the villages. He built school, he built hospital, and a good infrastructure to his village. That is why the Africans, they trying to shift from their country to Europe to find money. If they got money, they will be back to build a good infrastructure. So this is what I can tell you why Africans move their country to Europe, because of some of the reasons I told you already. So it's your time now to think, what do you want? But I would like to welcome Americans to visit Africa and try to speak these Africans, tell people what is going on there in America. Thank you and subscribe.